What's up, you guys? It's Devin Slavin with the Online Course Creation Summit. Not sure how many of you guys can see me because I just re-embedded the link, but I will let you know that in the chat. All right. Hey. What's up, everyone? All right. Can you see this here? If you can't get the video going, refresh the page. All right, cool. Well, here we are, everyone. Welcome to the Online Course Creation Summit live stream, day 2. Thank you so much for tuning in. It is just an incredible adventure that we are on here in course creation. And gosh, we released 4 new episodes today. We're going to talk all about that. We're going to talk all about basically, well, we're going to talk about the contest, giveaway, an epic prize. What else are we going to talk about? I have to get my list up to know what I'm talking about, but cool. It looks like I see some people joining us. That's good. It must mean that the feed is working. If you can hear me in the feed, go ahead and in the chat wing, which is right next to our, right next to the video feed, go ahead and just say hi over there. And you might have to click something to sign up really quick, but it should be pretty easy. All right, cool. Let me get my notes up and we will get started here. Okay, cool. Sweet. This is helpful to have notes, right? Anyway, for those of you who are just joining us, I'm Devin Slavin and you are on the live stream for the Online Course Creation Summit. And it is day 2 of the summit. We're going to go over a couple of things, but in case you're running into this feed somehow without actually joining the summit, you're going to want to go to onlinecoursecreationsummit.com and you can join there for free and you'll get access to over 40 speakers who I am interviewing on how to design, build, and launch your own online course. And if you're new to online courses for some reason, you're in the right place still. This is an incredible opportunity that we have here to create courses that we put online that can change people's lives, make a difference in the world, and make us great money doing so. So make sure you check this out and get on the summit if you're not already. And yeah, before we get into things, yeah, I just want to do a little bit of, housekeeping. Basically, one thing to mention, if you aren't already on our private Facebook group page for the Online Course Creation Summit, I highly recommend you check that out. The easiest way to get there actually is to go to onlinecoursecreationsummit.com/Facebook, or you can just go into Facebook and search Online Course Creation Summit. You'll find our group there. Join it there. We're posting updates there. Lots of incredible discussion taking place there. And even after the summit, we're going to be using that for course creation, discussion, dialogue, stuff like that. So really key thing, get there. Again, it's free. And just to mention, we're going to be offering an incredible prize today for the contest, the sharing contest that we have with the Online Course Creation Summit. And basically, if you want to get a head start, if you haven't already participated, just go to onlinecoursecreationsummit.com/contest and you can check out all the details on there. Actually, what am I doing? We have a chat, so why don't I just put it, the contest there, and I'm going to put the Facebook group link there so you guys can have that. And I might as well say welcome in the chat. Cool, this is great. This is great. I'm so glad to see you guys here. We're changing up the platform, testing out Google Hangouts on Air, which I love. We did Blab yesterday, and we actually got quite a few issues. People couldn't connect. People didn't want to use that platform. So we're just trying out a new thing and see what's better for you guys. So let me know what you prefer in the chat. That's always helpful. Let's see. Okay, so let's dive in and talk a bit about the interviews. And actually, speaking of, I'm going to see if I can invite one of our speakers on to join us live. I'm doing this live with you here. So just hold on tight. I'm going to just give this over to one of our guests. I'm saying, here you go. We're on live right now, and maybe let's have him join. Maybe join at 12:50 Pacific time. He's in Hawaii, so there we go. That might give you a hint if you catch the interview from today. So anyway, let's dive in here today. So we had some incredible interviews that were released today. You know, basically we have, I'm just going to go over the list and then we'll dive into more details. So we have Rochelle Yoshida on how to build and launch a profitable membership site without daily upkeep. So that's a key one. We also had Bradley Morris and Andy Freist. They have, you know, they're behind the Great E-Course Adventure, and their talk is about, you know, having your course stand out from the rest and the power of community in what you're doing. So we've got that. We're going to talk about them, talk about that interview in a minute. We got Danny Iny, which is talking about what it takes to create a great course in 2016, because, you know, we've had an evolution over the years in what is required of online courses. You know, it used to just be, you know, we're going to give you a, you know, we're just going to have you purchase links to some downloads, and now it's a whole interactive experience. So he goes into some incredible stuff there. And last but absolutely not least, Sarah Cordner, becoming an edupreneur and creating virtual reality courses that save lives. And I am not kidding you. We talk about those things, and she's doing some incredible things with virtual reality courses, and not just virtual reality courses, all types of online courses. So yeah, that is what Sarah is up to. And that's the overview. Now, these interviews were published at midnight Pacific time last night. They're available for 48 hours for free. And then we close them down and we'll be releasing new interviews too. But if you want unlimited access to these interviews and instant access to everything, you can go to onlinecoursecreationsummit.com/upgrade. I know there's an upgrade button on this page. You probably already know about it, but basically if you upgrade right now, you can save over $200, and you can get access to the videos, MP3 downloads to listen to on the go, which, by the way, that's what I do. I'm actually re-listening to each day's interviews as we go. So you get the MP3 downloads. We have transcripts that are on their way. They're in processing right now. We've got a team of people writing up these hours and hours of content as we go. And we also have these bonus master classes that are exclusive to the group of people that purchase the All Access Pass. These are incredible. Like, we have a list. I actually have to pull up the list here of everything that we have, but we just signed on yesterday Michael Weiss, who's here, and he's going to give us, you know, he's basically going to give us 30 minutes of content, new stuff, and then 30 minutes of Q&A time, so we can actually ask our questions. You know, again, if you didn't catch Michael Weiss's episode, it's up for the rest of the day. That was released yesterday. And Michael Weiss's episode, Michael Weiss is with Client Engagement Academy. That's his business, and he's the one who put together all of digital marketers certifications, which is totally cutting edge. So anyway, that's Michael. But he was part of yesterday, and we're here. He's great. We're here to talk about today's episode. So a couple things. Let me take a sip of water. Got to stay hydrated, right? Awesome, awesome. And I'm going to check the chat here. I've got too many windows open. Do you ever do that? All right, cool. Looks like we've got some folks in there still. All right. So let's talk a little bit about today's episodes, because, you know, they are incredible in themselves. You know, I have been on the course creation journey for over 6 years, and I've sought out all the best, you know, teachings, best guidance on how to do that. And over all of my time, I cannot believe now what we've put together in the Online Course Creation Summit for you. You know, the teachings, the quality of stuff that's in here, I'm amazed, you know, and of course I'm the person who put it together. So of course I would say that, but I really can't believe what's in there. For example, Rochelle Yoshida's membership site interview / presentation was incredible. You've got to check that out. Now, she's basically walking you through the course building process, the components of what you need to build a course and protect it, automate it. She even goes into advanced automated strategies too. Now, Rochelle's from Entreport, and we have a prize today from Entreport. That's incredible. We'll talk to you in a bit. We'll mention that in a bit. But so, okay, so yeah, the main thing about Rochelle's presentation is, first of all, you've got to see it. And second of all, she goes through that process and kind of the do's and don'ts of membership sites. She talks about different components that you need. And it's amazing. I mean, I was pretty blown away. I'm like, oh shoot, are you really going to give this away for free? Like, because it's really quality stuff. So gratitude to Rochelle for what she put in there, and the folks at Entreport, they are amazing. So there's a lot more to say. And if you guys have any questions about Rochelle's interview, if you checked it out, you're welcome to type it in the chat. Next up, let's talk about Brad and Andy of the Great eCourse Adventure. Basically, they were talking about how to stand out with your courses, and they have a really incredible take. I don't know if you guys got to check their interview yet. I know it just got released, but basically, they have a really, really fun, really cool approach to course creation, where they're making really dynamic videos and engaging community, basically by, they do a lot of really fun green screen stuff. So they'll be like trekking up a mountain while they're doing their videos, or they have a lot of other funny ones. You got to check out their stuff. They have a really great freebie, by the way, underneath their video. If you click to join there's a lot of cool stuff. I think a 6 video set that you're getting for free. But you've got to check out what they're doing. Check out the interview. And what I wanted to say is, actually one of them is the potential guest that's going to join us live in a bit. I'll have to check to see if he can still make it. It was a maybe. So that's their interview. Definitely check it out. And Danny Eny of Miracy and the course Builders Laboratory, that interview is incredible. Again, Danny Eny, he's a long time online business and online marketer. He wrote the book Teach and Grow Rich, which I highly recommend you guys grab right now. I think it's only a couple bucks on Kindle. You can download it. You can just get into the nitty-gritty of what it takes, what's the opportunity right now to be able to teach, make a difference in the world, teach online, and make great money doing it. Check out that book. But Danny brings in a really cool method of course creation. We talk about a lot of the things that you might not know until you start creating a course, until you've gone through the process of creating a course. Rather, for instance, a little highlight of it is, rather than putting your course together all at once and then starting to market it, to go and do some creative things to test the market, pilot your course before you actually complete it. So that's just a little hint on that on the pre-selling side. But you got to check out his interview. Tons of great stuff in there as well. And last on the list here for today that we released is absolutely must check out Sarah Cordner's interview. She's from Main Training, and that's her company, and she is incredible. You got to see what she says. She first of all walks us through an incredible piece of the course creation process with some major don'ts, major things to watch out for when you're creating your course, but also talks about something so cutting edge, we had to cover it. We basically split the interview in two because we had to cover both things. And she talks about what she's doing with virtual reality courses. And a little hint with that is they have, she's in Australia, and where the area that she's in has a lot of dangerous jobs, like specifically with the mining industry. And they're creating virtual reality simulations in these courses that actually train people on, what the hazards that could literally kill you. And they're walking through people with that, and they're finding that the success rate with that, the safety lessons that people learn with that, because they're actually experiencing it in virtual reality rather than reading about it or studying about it, is phenomenal. So she's doing the cutting edge of that. So that's absolutely not to miss. You've got to check out Sarah's interview. And yeah, she's totally amazing. And she's also got a really incredible offer on there as well that you can probably check below her page when you check that out. Again, these interviews will be available through midnight. So today's Tuesday in on the West Coast of the United States. I know we have a lot of people from Australia, and it's starting to get early on in the day there to the next day. So basically, these episodes will be available through Wednesday in that midnight Pacific time. So that's 48 hours total, and before they go down. So make sure you catch them soon before they go down. Whew, so that was kind of a mouthful. All right, I'm gonna check out the chat for a minute here, and we will dive into the contest. Again, if you have any questions about what's going on with the Online Course Creation Summit, if you have any questions about course creation or any of the episodes so far, feel free to type them in the chat. Don't be shy. We have a open space to discuss these things. There's no pressure. You don't have to look good or look smart, although it helps. No, I'm just kidding. All right. So let me go into the chat here. All right, we just have, nope, just the original stuff there. All right, cool. So let's talk about the contest again and do another winner. Yesterday, we gave away Marisa Murgatroyd's website in a weekend course, and Marisa is at the top of website design and conversion, her team, what she does. And so they're showing you how to do the same thing. So that was a $2,000 value. We gave that away live. And now let's go into the contest. Again, let me just bring up, before we actually run the contest, where we actually have a random generated list, I will bring up the contest page. Let me just bring that up. Boom. All right, taking a sip of water. Okay. Let me see if I can get the screen share working. I know it works. All right, and that's it. Start that screen share. All right, cool. So hopefully you guys can see it. Fairly confident that you can see it. I won't spend too much time on this, but basically, if you didn't already know, we have 10 days of course creation prizes in the Online Course Creation Summit. We've had generous donations from courses and programs and coaching from our speakers here. And basically, we're going to be giving away at least a prize a day, Monday through Friday, when the episodes are released. So every day on these live streams, we're giving away. And really, here's all you have to do to participate. It's a sharing contest. So all you have to do is share the Online Course Creation Summit on Facebook, LinkedIn, or Twitter, and make sure it's a public post. Twitter, it's always public, but I think these two sometimes aren't. And you also have to include onlinecoursecreationsummit.com link. And this is really key. Both of those are key, but the Course Creation Summit hashtag, it's #, hashtag, whatever you want to call it, Course Creation Summit. So you include those in there, and the hashtag Course Creation Summit is what makes it possible for me to find it. If you're on this contest page right now, all you have to do is actually click one of these buttons here, and it will automatically populate at least part of that tweet with you, and you can change it up if you want. But just make sure, oh look, the hashtag's not even in there, so I need to fix that. I don't know why it isn't, but make sure you add the hashtag Course Creation Summit, and that's how you enter it. You just tweet it, boom. And here's a list of the prizes. Today's prize isn't even on there, but we actually are going to have a backup prize for one reason here, and that is because our prize today is a ticket to Entrepalooza 2016. I'm Googling right here. Our prize today is a ticket here, Entrepalooza 2016, in the beautiful Santa Barbara, California. That's, by the way, where I was born. Lucky me, right? Santa Barbara, California, October 13th and 14th this year. I think tickets are, I'm sorry that I don't know, but I think tickets are around $600 or $900. But basically, oh, here's the pricing. So early bird, $700, at the door, $1,200. So this, at minimum, this is worth $700. And they have some awesome, awesome guests today, or excuse me, guests at the event. Keynotes, Landon Ray, oh, I don't know how to pronounce your last name, Rena, sorry, Requist. Ryan Dice, CEO, digital marketer. We've got all these amazing guests. There's much more. I got to go to Entrepalooza last year, and I was so, so impressed. I got a ton from it. You know, I am an Entreport user, so I probably got more than if you weren't an Entreport user. But if you aren't, the keynotes and everything are incredible. You don't have to be an Entreport user to get a ton out of this. So we're going to be giving away a ticket to Entrepalooza. Now, the backup, if you can't fly out to, or you can't drive, depending on where you are in the world, to Entrepalooza, we will have a backup prize for you. I'll have to figure what that is out. But first of all, when we select the winner, I'll make sure that to ask you if you think you can make it out here. And if not, we might give this to someone else who can, because that's the important thing, right? That you can be here. So I'm going to stop the screen share, bring up my screen again. It's super bright. My camera does that. Okay, cool. And let me bring up the random generator page so we can select a prize from people who have entered. And I'm going to sip water. So, okay. All right. Random. By the way, I mentioned this yesterday. Randompicker.com is the place that we're using this service. It kind of runs the whole thing for you. You just add all the entries, the people's names, and how many times they get an entry, which, by the way, the more you enter this and share with the Course Creation Summit hashtag and online course creation summit.com link, you will get more entries to win. So here we are. I am inside. And now I need to add some more because I'm seeing more. All right, yeah, we've got more names to add right now. That's awesome. So just bear with me, you guys, if you're sharing right now. All right, now is the time to keep going, keep sharing so I can add you. All right. Wow, this is cool. All right, we're seeing more new shares. Cool. Okay, we've got those. Let's see, what else do I see here? All right. All right, make sure. I don't know. What do you think? Do you guys think the speakers should be allowed to participate in this? I'm not sure. Let's see. Maybe we'll add them anyway. I don't think so, you guys. You guys are great, but I don't know if I can give away the prizes. I mean, what if you win your own prize? But I appreciate the shares. Okay, added those in. All right, let me check the other places here too. Thanks for bearing with me here. Just want to make sure we get the most recent ones. Okay. Copying that into, okay, cool. All right, I'm gonna add these in. All right, boom. We've got it. We've got our growing list of shares and entries. And so I need that virtual drum roll again, please. All right. Oh, I'm seeing Dan's on all 3 networks. Let me check the list. I've got you in here, Dan. I actually don't have you in for all 3. I'm going to make sure you're on there right now. Give me 1 sec. Good. Glad you mentioned it. All right. All right. This must be really exciting. I hope you're either like, come on, dude, just just choose this. Don't make me wait. Or you're like, on the seat of your pants, am I going to win? No. All right. Again, the prize today is for a ticket to Entrepalooza. and that is Entreport's premier event. Incredible event in Santa Barbara, California. If you can't win, or if you can't get to Santa Barbara, we will come up with a backup prize. We've got more than 10 days worth of prizes now, so we will come up with that for you. But here we go. We're gonna do the drawing, and I've got it. Boom, boom. All right, I have to click to see the results. It doesn't even show me the results here until I click. Ah, all right. We have, okay, this is a long name, and I don't know how to say the first one. Adeli Josefina Gonzalez Ortiz. Adeli Josefina Gonzalez Ortiz, you are the winner of the Entrepalooza 2016 ticket, a value of $697. And we will contact you as soon as we can, as soon as we're done with the live stream. We'll send this ticket your way. If for some reason you can't make it out to Santa Barbara in October, we'll find a backup prize. I'm seeing chats from Dan in the chat. That's awesome, man. Yeah, I believe you. I believe you. Okay, so congratulations, Adeli Josefina Gonzalez Ortiz, for winning today's prize, the Online Course Creation Summit. It's awesome. And again, we're going to be doing prizes every day. So all you have to do is participate in the share contest is share the link to the summit page, onlinecoursecreationsummit.com. And you also have to include the Course Creation Summit hashtag, and that should be it. You're in, and every time you share, you get more entries. So with that, I'm going to close down the prize part of this contest and see if there's any questions. I'll also check just in case to see if we can bring in one of our speakers from today. It was really last minute. We were in a conversation. Don't see any replies, but I don't expect it. You know, it's actually not fair, right, to send the link. We were chatting about it, to send it while it's live. So I don't think so. But if you guys have any questions about course creation, about the summit, about any of the talks that we've released today or yesterday that are live, feel free to reach out in the chat right there. And if you're watching this on mobile or on a tablet, you probably can't see the chat, which is an unfortunate thing about mobile devices, but there's probably a workaround. All right. You should do special, reading the chat, this is from Dan. You should do special prizes for people who show up here. All right, well, let me see what I can figure out for people who do show up. Like, you have to be in the chat. You have to be live to win. I like that idea. I like that idea. And yeah, and we're getting feedback, upgrade. Okay, cool, cool. All right, very cool. So with that, I think we're done. I think we're done with the live stream today. I just want to say it's a total pleasure to have you guys on the Online Course Creation Summit. I hope you're getting a ton of value from it. I'm confident that if you are either planning on creating your own online course or in the process of it, that this set of interviews is going to totally up-level what you're doing. I know I got tons of new insights in it, and I'm someone who's been successfully creating courses for the past 6 years. And yeah, you know, we're always learning from new things every day from experts that we tune into. So check out these interviews. Make sure you're on our list, the onlinecoursecreationsummit.com, and make sure you get in the Facebook group. That is, you know, we got the link right here in the chat, but in case you're not on the chat, it is, you can get it from onlinecoursecreationsummit.com, onlinecoursecreationsummit.com/Facebook, and it'll redirect you right to the Facebook group. Just go ahead and join that. And with that, we've got tons of great stuff coming to you every day. We've got Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. We're taking the weekend off because I need to take a little break, but you can keep watching the interviews, at least for, I believe, Saturday and Sunday. We'll have some replays on there, but then we'll release the next set next week. So very cool. Thanks so much for tuning in here. I'm gonna play my music. Hopefully it's not anything offensive here. But it has been, oh, of course it is, genuine. That is a little bit intense. All right, but it is so good to have you guys. And let me know if you need anything. Just send us an email, no, that's the other email, team@onlinecoursecreationsummit.com, and we will catch you on the next live stream tomorrow. Thanks for joining us. All right, cheers, everyone. I can't believe this song came up. All right, bye now. Whew.